definition of a manager is just that go-to person for an artist.
To me, a manager means a confidant, a trusted friend, a business associate, a business partner. A manager to me is anything and everything having to do with that artist or brand's success.
To be a manager means, or to be a good manager, means to put whatever project, client, or thing that you've been put in charge of on Front Street, and to dedicate endless time, management, meaning a structured system for that thing, whatever it be, to succeed.
A manager is AKA make it happen, period.
It's pretty much, one of the most important roles in an artist's career.
The moment when I was told I should be a manager was by Sean Puffy Combs. I was at Bad Boy for about 3 years, working with Puffy as the head of promotion. And it was time for James to move on and grow into another capacity and learn something new about the business. And I had all these offers, and I was hyped. I had money being thrown at me from every angle. It's Puff Daddy's right hand man, he runs this, woo, 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 woo. At the end of the day, Puff sat me down and was like, all right, so what do you plan on doing? And I said, well, I got this offer, that offer, this other offer. I said, what's wrong with you? He said, what do you mean what's wrong with you? Look at all this money I'm gonna make over here. He said, why are you gonna go over there and get all that money? You'll be out of a job in a year. You know promotion, you know marketing, you know management, and bring it all together. Because you'll be one of the few managers that has the experience of promotions and marketing and management. You put it all together when we talk about, I worked at Reebok, I did music, retail marketing, I did record marketing. So he was like, put it together and make it work. That was probably the best advice I ever got in my career.
One of the best signs of a good manager is, to me personally, I feel like if a manager is able to get back to me with an answer to any question that I need in a timely manner, that speaks wonders. You know what I mean? It's very reassuring when you know that you could go to somebody and they're responsible enough to be able to get back to you, so that you're not looking crazy on your end, getting information to whoever may be waiting to get it from you.
Honesty, integrity. You should also look for follow-through. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you how many managers just forget to pick up the phone and return a phone call, or return a page. Accessibility, being able to call.
It's a lot more than just being the homeboy or the friend of an artist who has the potential to be very big. A lot of artists who come into the game hire their friends, put their friends on, which is cool, but if you really want to be a manager, you just gotta kind of work on your communication skills and absolutely being able to multitask.
You could be flying to Guam somewhere to put on a show. You could be reading 150 video treatments for a video campaign. You could be in the studio listening to album mixes, album tracks. You could be at the club trying to design the setup and the lighting and the look of it. You could be meeting with the record label, meeting with the TV production. Every day is different, and that's the beauty of management.
I experience thankless every day. Matter of fact, the most thankless thing that I've been through wasn't even like a artist that I was directly working with. Right now, I just got an artist signed at Interscope Records, right? And he completely got signed, left his manager, which I was cool with, who I'm still cool with, left his manager, tried to leave me for dead from reference to like getting the deal done. And when you see situations like that, it doesn't make you want to be part of business. But then when he got to that bigger system, he wasn't able to maneuver. Because you gotta remember, you need somebody to cheerlead you. An artist could be talented, but an artist needs the people behind him to push that talent out. And a label, you're gonna get mixed up in a big label. So you need the right team and infrastructure.
With regards to this project here, the reason why I dig it so much is because it really is kind of like an introduction, if you say, to people who are thinking about becoming managers. I mean, behind every good artist, there's a great manager, and it really is a thankless job. They do a lot of work. They do a lot of work, and some of them are better than others, but you know, it's definitely a very important position when it comes to an artist, and if an artist wants to be successful or not, because somebody has to be there to answer the phone while that artist is on stage and that big deal is coming through, you know. So this documentary hopefully should shed some light on it and let people know that, yo, this is something. This is these are like the unheard heroes or the unsung heroes of the music industry, the managers, you know. And this is coming from the perspective of a label, you know, because I've dealt with a lot, you know, some good, some bad. I can't front. Not everybody is on the top of their game, but for the most part, you know, people try their best, and you know, you might not be on stage, but you definitely play a pivotal role in an artist's career. A lot of things are gonna come at you at a lot of different times, and you're gonna have to be able to juggle everything, and that's probably one of the most important things that you can keep in mind if you're thinking about becoming a manager, or if you're thinking about getting involved with an artist who might already be out and they're asking you to be a manager. You're gonna have to be able to multitask. You want to be as organized as possible because you're doing a lot of moving around with the artist, but you want to be able to keep everybody informed on whatever's going on and get back to people as much as you can.
I don't know. I think a lot of I think people think of a manager as a babysitter. I don't really think of a manager as a babysitter. I think of a manager as like self-development, being in the person's corner, telling the person the truth when stuff is whack or it's just not up to par, and really just, you know, being honest. Like, I think the biggest misconception of managers that they call managers babysitters. Like, I don't know, that might be like a person that you hire, like a personal assistant, but the way I rock out, it's like it's the truth. I don't think something hot, I'd say it, you know, and I think that's one of the biggest misconceptions.
Everybody says, you know, standard rate is 20%. And again, I question if a person who's quote unquote managing you is not doing more for you than you can do for yourself, then, you know, you need to take every situation sort of case by case. And you got to think as an artist that you will have different managers for different things. And you got to watch how much you give or you commit to people when it comes to giving them a percentage of your business. So, yes, a manager who's maybe your main daily career manager may ask for 20%. So think about it. Now you went from your 100%, now you're getting 80 out of that. You may say, you know what, I need an agent who's going to help me get shows and book me and do all these other things. And that now, he may want, or she may want 10% of that. So now that you're down to 70%. You may come across a business manager that's saying, well, look, I'm going to get your finance right, we'll get the credit going and blah, 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 blah. You know, if you're not giving them a straight fee for that, you know, they may want, well, you may, you know, if you're not paying them outright, they may want a percentage of whatever. So, you know, all of it is business and it fluctuates. You know, smart people say, you know what, I'm gonna take everything. If you have the wits and the power to sort of stand on your own feet, then you can dictate, hey, I'm not gonna do any long-term agreements with anybody. I'm gonna just, you know, if you bring something in, I'll give you a piece, keep it moving. But if you really don't know, and it's fair, you gotta be real with yourself. If you have talent and you need guidance, then hey, there's a sacrifice you gotta make. Make it, but try to be smarter with how much you know you can give up. Because at the end of the day, your artist can almost be left with, you know, chump change at the end of the day if they're not smart.